Good morning. Welcome to week 4 in our Summer of Love daily encouragement. If you're enjoying these videos, I want to encourage you to like and subscribe. And if you're new to it, my name's Corey. I'm one of the pastors at The Gathering. And this morning, as we enter week 4, we are making a big shift to an Old Testament book, really a book of love poetry called the Song of Solomon or the Song of Songs. And this is a big shift from where we've been going, and so this is going to be a lot of fun this week as we read through this amazing book from the Old Testament. And there's two ways to look at this book that I want to encourage you in, that it's acceptable and debated, but fairly acceptable across all of the commentators as to how to read Song of Solomon. The first way is to read it initially as Israel is the bride of God, of Yahweh, of their God Yahweh. And then the way for the followers of Jesus is to see the church as the bride of Christ. And Paul picks this up in Ephesians 5 as well. So there's a lot of complementary reading that makes this a very acceptable way to look at the Song of Solomon. But without doubt, it also involves just the real love between a man and a woman. The romantic love, the sexual love that was created by God and there for us to enjoy and to experience. And so both these ways are acceptable to read it. So whether you're single and are like, oh, this doesn't help me, you can see it as a reading of how much God loves you and what he thinks of you and the love that he has for you. But if you're married, then the great way to read this is to read it as love poetry, to allow it to spice up your marriage. Years ago, I concluded I wasn't very romantic. And so I set out attempting to become more romantic, and guys or gals, but tends to be a problem for guys more, I think, at least in my experience. If you're not very romantic, you can actually change that. You can get help. And the Song of Songs is a great place to start, to read it and allow it to infuse you with some creativity. Just one verse here in Song of Songs. In chapter 1, I want to read. It says, the young man is talking and he says, "You are as exciting, my darling, as a mare among Pharaoh's stallions." And first time I read that to my wife, she's like, "You calling me a horse?" So you gotta modernize it a little so that it makes sense. But you can, as you read it, you can feel the romance and the passion and the love that is there in the words of this incredible love poetry. So God bless you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you back tomorrow with day 2.